Please subscribe. Keep us alive.
The Puerto Rico Department of Health announced Thursday that it will be issuing an administrative order to establish a new COVID-19 protocol that requires students over 12 years of age to inoculate against the coronavirus disease to go back to in-person instruction at schools and institutions of higher education. Puerto Rico Health Secretary, Mayada Lopez, also announced that face masks will be mandatory within school premises to protect students from future infections. Yesterday, the Puerto Rico Department of Health reported 1 death, 124 confirmed cases, 119 probable cases, 106 hospitalized from the COVID-19 virus.
Clashes between residents and Puerto Rico police officers reached a new high on Thursday as some 20 motorized unit agents arrived at a demonstration taking place at Almendros Beach in Rincon, where islanders continue demanding that Natural and Environmental Resources Secretary Rafael Mascargo Maldonado enforce a cease and desist order filed last week. "The beaches belong to the people, the beaches belong to the people," chanted protesters early in the morning as police agents began surrounding the site under dispute since late May, as some allege that construction work on a swimming pool violates the Federal Endangered Species Act and invades a sea turtle nesting area.
After the deaths in recent days of 2 manatees at Punta Santiago and Humacao, the Department of Natural and Environmental Resources has installed buoys in the area to protect the marine mammals. After reporting the unfortunate incidents with several manatees on our shores, we took immediate action for the Department of Natural and Environmental Resources to place buoys to protect this important marine species, said Humacao Mayor Reynaldo Ray Vargas. The buoys will serve to make people aware of which areas they should not use for water activities, be they involving boats or jet skis.
The Court of Appeals denied the motion for certiorari filed by the defense of J. O'Neill González Mercado, who sought to reverse the decision of the Court of Bayamon to not dismiss the charges against the murder of Rosimar Rodríguez Gómez. On September 17, Rosimar Rodríguez Gómez, 20, was kidnapped from in front of a relative's residence in Tobaja. After several days of searching, on September 27, the young woman's body was found in grassland in the El Caracol sector of Dorado. González Mercado, 20, was arrested on 5 charges, 1 charge statutory murder, a charge of kidnapping, and 1 charge false allegation related to a crime, carrying or use of firearms without a license, and a charge shooting a firearm under the Weapons Act of 2020. Bail was set at $2.14 million.
A man is shot and killed in Isabela. It is the 6th violent death to occur this weekend. That brings the total murders to 326 in Puerto Rico for 2021. There were 4 murders reported on Friday in San Juan. The most recent victim was a man shot in Barrio Obrero. No further details have been reported at this time. A man was murdered and another was injured in Juntas, Puerto Rico. The shooting was reported at 1:54 a.m. One of those shot was taken to hospital with a neck wound.
The drowned body of a person was found on the beach of Isla Verde this weekend. Police did not identify the body, but indicated that the person was about 51 years old.
Out-of-state crews are headed to Montana to help fight massive fires there as the western part of the country continues to be ravaged by flames and drought. Governor Greg Gianforte announced Friday that crews from Utah and California, 2 states dealing with their own fires, were arriving over the weekend to help battle blazes that had become increasingly worrisome. Fire officials from Montana said on Wednesday that the over 6,800-acre Alder Creek fire in the southwestern part of the state was the nation's highest firefighting priority. Although small in size compared to a slew of fires raging elsewhere in the west, the Alder Creek fire, just 7% contained, threatens the nearby 240 homes.
The Puerto Rican skater, Manny Santiago, who finished 19th in the street category, shared his frustration at not being able to perform as expected in his Olympic debut and maintained that he has his sights set on the 2024 Paris Olympics. The U.S. women's soccer team bounced back in a big way Saturday, beating New Zealand 6-1. The win came after a disappointing and surprising loss to Sweden in the Americans' opening match earlier this week. The game was played to a nearly empty stadium, a common theme in this year's Uncommon Olympics, which are happening without spectators because of the coronavirus pandemic. but there was at least one person in the stands cheering for Team USA, First Lady Jill Biden.
Model and actress Lena Bloom, 27, has become the first trans person to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, the magazine's most famous and perennially best-selling edition. "I dedicate this cover to all ballroom femme queens past, present and future," Bloom wrote on Instagram. "Many girls like us don't have the chance to live our dreams, or to live long at all. I hope my cover empowers those who are struggling to be seen, feel valued."
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Help us survive.